My name's Tony Nolan, and this is Tim Hunter with the Technique of the Month for January 2018, starting off the year with a nice little tip on how to get out of a mount when you have a guy on top who knows what he's doing. So for Siege MMA, Technique of the Month for January, I'm going to show you when you go into a mount escape without Tim on me right now. Typically what you're trying to do is you're trying to bridge and turn to your side and start working elbow escapes, OPA escapes, any of those kind of things. The problem with that is if you get a guy on top of you that knows what he's doing, he is going to modify the mount so that he can keep the control without getting swept. So what do we do when the guy modifies the mount? And that's where this little trick comes in. So as I bridge and roll to the side, Tim's going to modify his mount to what we call an S mount. And I'll show you what that looks like. As I bridge, he modifies to the side, tucks this leg tight up against my waist, and starts going to attack. So while you think you're in an escape mode, he's actually still into attack mode. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that split second of knowing that he's probably going to modify his mount when we bridge, and we're going to use that to drive our knee into that little space. So we'll do it slowly. As I bridge and I turn to the side and he modifies, I'm going to slide my knee into this space. And there's not a lot of space there, so you have to have your knee kind of tucked tight, and you got to make the space. For whatever space is there, you got to drive that knee through. Notice at the same time I'm kind of lifting on his pants, which is right where I want to be anyways. I always want to have contact with this leg, so I can lift this leg as I'm doing it and drive this knee in. So as soon as I get to this position, I want to take the weight off of this leg. And it's easy to do because the modified mount, he's already loaded on this thigh on this side. So it makes this leg kind of light. So you have a split second before he realizes that you're in an attack in the other leg to lift his leg off the mat. So I lift this leg to the sky and I grab his ankle. And now from here it's just a really easy sweep. I'm going to kick my knee up and then out. Keep the leg, post, technical stand up. All right? So we'll do that again.
I'll stay over here.
And we'll do it just slowly again. So I'm going to bridge and I turn and I drive my knee in through this hole. So again, you notice there's not a lot of space there. And so there's a lot of like pushing and shoving and trying to get that knee into that space. The reason that you're able to manipulate that is because of his weight's on this side. So I drive my knee in. As soon as I drive my knee in, I lift this so he can't put weight on this leg again. He's already loaded it. I don't want him to load it back. So I lift my leg to the sky, grab his heel or his ankle, and then I just shoot my knee up and out, not towards his base, but away from his base that way. Post my hand, technical stand up, come up to the top. So one of the what if issues with this is the guys that are really good at modifying their mount, they will either beat you or they could possibly get the spot back by moving their weight onto that leg. So as I bridge and I move to the side, boom, he's beat me, all right? And before he moves his weight to the side, so keep it here, I have a little bit of time before he realizes that I'm attacking this leg to lift it up and move my knee in, all right? And then I can go back to work. If for whatever reason I'm attacking and he moves his weight over to this leg because he realizes I'm trying to attack this leg, that makes this leg light on the opposite side. So I can keep this leg posted and hip escape against this leg, and that makes the space that I need. So as soon as I get this knee in between now, I don't want to shoot it that way. I want to turn towards him. Yep, don't roll over, sorry. No. I want to just turn towards him so my knee's facing up again. And now I can shoot it up and out. Post, technical stand up. Keep the leg the whole time, all right?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
All right, so great way to start off January 2018 with a nice little tip on how to escape that mount when you got a good guy on top that's maintaining that spot. Thank you, Tim Hunter, Siege MMA, Sean Shields behind the videographer. Hope you like it. Enjoy.